You're to welcome channel guys. We cannot fast travel from here to another places. We can only I think do fast traveling between this party camp to the this one. Basically the game is denying it. It's a point of no return from here to there only. That's it. Cannot go anywhere else. So let's start the game guys, and please do subscribe to my channel, like and share my videos, and please do comment guys, and show support. That is what I am only asking to you guys. Let's start the game. And in the last episode I completely done everything except might be the in the water there was a way to like hit the what do you call that roots with the fiery sword, but I cannot do that. You cannot attack through the when I am in the water. Why it is given, why it is like sometimes offers the ability to do that, but I don't know. I have to find the answers. Okay, let's start the game, and I think this is the last episode, and the next episode would be the last. So what is this is good. Okay,
safe to assume that the large glowing door is part of Sapadal's prison. Now we'll just have to get past it.
Sapadal's prison.
I think I need to destroy that one.
What else could it be? Time to shut it down forever.
I need to shut down that one first. And guys, please do comment. Did I miss any major boss? I know I missed fighting Oracle and other places where I could have just like, ooh, what the fuck? Nope. Don't go there. Don't go there. Get out of that place. I had to shut that down. Okay.
Get off me!
Let's fight. He's attacking with the new attacks.
That's done? Who's hungry?
Who's hungry?
I think we've found Sapadal's home.
Gods. Just imagine what an animancer could accomplish here. It reminds me of the phantasmal focus. But more. So much more.
I don't know why, but it feels like we're being watched.
There must be a trigger. We need to shut it down. There.
Little power goes a long way. Just a little spark.
That one is down. This power must be somewhere here. No way, man. Again.
Let's finish this.
Someone's eager to meet us.
This one seems. Yeah. Special.
Onward, watch your left.
I can also go invisible.
Careful, to the left! The garden's beauty
Secret mage
is
from
second
arm.
only to its insanity.
I got ability points very quickly when I started the game, and then after that it was very hard. Now it's here. I'm getting like for the 1 or 2 episodes, lot of 2-3 episodes I think, a lot of ability points. Now where to go? Here. Oh, that makes so.
Careful with that thing. It has a mind of its own.
Enemies are running towards that one.
I'm rooting for the skeletons.
Go and fight there.
Well, if you insist.
Onward, to the right!
Or do you want to go there right now? What is this? What is this? I need to solve this one. The water needs to be purified, but I don't see anything here. Okay, I think I will come back here later, I think. What is this place? Can I go? Should I take a risk? There's nothing here. Ooh. That was a way easy to do that. Wait a minute. Why am poisoned? There is no trigger here. No way to shut down. There might be something else there if I get out of the water, like get the water cleaned. Oh, it's the place where we killed this one. Again. I could have gone there. I don't know how. Let's kill everyone.
That was a close one.
And she killed everyone. He's alive. Another bug in the game.
Looks like the gate's open. What are we waiting for?
There's gonna be more enemies here. Let them fight.
Protect the envoy.
Oh, big mistake! On your left, dear.
I think I need to kill them to get their hand to like open that one. Which is
Under my protection! What's the left? Hot! Too hot!
when the bombs will come in handy, man. Oh, missed it.
Enemy to the right!
Why did you add these enemies? Chanter was here. Imagine a priest here, healing them with like full health. Oh. Oh, I thought I had lost a second arm. There were a lot of enemies here. Look at this. And Paradis is free. There she is. Prepare for the talk.
You have come at last, after so long. You are so small, we questioned if you were real. Then steps, a voice, through armies and corrupted soil, you persevered. Now, you are here. The rot, we feel it festering and spreading. What is it but an extension of our pain? Your dream scourge will end when our suffering does. We were innocent once. We woke, and we wanted nothing but connection. But the other gods imprisoned us, left us to suffer alone in this place. But you are here now. You found us, a sprout in the endless winter. There is little time. We would be freed from these bonds. The Strangler is close now. We feel her wire against our flesh. She begs for our blood. Her wolves defile the city on the shore. The prey flees, hides. The people's cries ring in our ears. She pierces us now. Now, we will not brook this. Not again. A spark. Wait. The essence bends here. Time flows into itself. You can reach her. Will the garden to open, it will take you there. Breathe. Focus. Shape the essence with your hands. We were everything. What have we lost? What multitudes could we contain? We could run, leap in the water, flourish in forgotten hills. We want nothing more than that. We mourn our past. We only seek peace now, a chance to regrow. We trust you, you who have been by our side for so long. You met death, and you sought vengeance. You are quick to judge us, too. We thought you would be better than this. Give us peace. We want a chance to change. We deserve that opportunity. Do you think we have learned nothing from you? We deserve more than this prison. Let us have a chance to rest. We want peace. Or do you have no more mercy for us than you did for the bear? Yes, we long for this too. The time has come for you to act. End our pain, and the dream scourge will cease. Give us peace. It is all we have wanted for so long. Center your thoughts. Reach for us. Clear the fog. Tear down the gates. We were so blind, so lost. We brought such horrors to this place. We feel bright. We had forgotten what it is to live. We will grow, tend, flower. We will always remember this. We will remember you when you are ash and soil and mulch.
15,500 experience. Sabaton's Fury. If you save her. Godlike ability active unleashes the power of Sabaton to lift all nearby enemies into the air and slam them down, dealing high damage. That's the end of the game. I think this is the last episode. Yeah, prepare for my talk. Prepare for the review. I have so much to talk, tell. I could go on and on and on. Let the end screen rule. Then I'm gonna talk. I don't feel like this is an end because there is a war going on. I think in Paradis there's an attack there.
Depths. Are we back in Dawnshore? Already?
This is Sapadal's doing. I'm certain of it. No power in Eora could transport us so quickly, or so far.
Looks like the war already started, and the giant roots are winning.
Marius, vines don't usually get that big this quickly, do they?
Based on their growth and size, I'd say we've been gone 2 or 3 weeks.
Hey, at least you didn't let 6 years go by.
Who knows if the garden affected time, or merely our perception of time? Assuming there's even a difference.
It's like how a body fights an infection. The fever gives you strange dreams that feel like an eternity.
Look at this place. Feels like we're still in the dream. And not just us. Those are more your people's ships in the harbor, and steel garrote banners past the barricades. That can't be good.
Even Raingrim is here. Perhaps we'll get to see an Archmage in action.
I think I see Elia as well. What a strange reunion this will be.
The Blessed Day Wardens are here too. That conflict we've been trying so hard to prevent started without us.
If he didn't start this himself.
The Steel Garrote have been itching for a fight this whole time. This would have happened with or without us.
Before we go, what happened back there with the Dream Scourge and Sapadal?
I'm not sure. That's good, right?
It's a relief that the Dream Scourge won't be a problem. I only hope we can say the same about Sapadal. Time will tell, I suppose.
After all this time, they're free. And the living land is free to heal.
We've cured the land, and we've even freed a caged god. All in all, rather a successful day.
Kid and God entwine. The flower shades the soil in which it grows.
We should take a look. See if we can get ahead of whatever storm is brewing down there.
People seem to be gathering west of here. Whatever's happening, let's be a part of it.
Oh, whoa, whoa.
Sansa, how did you make it out here? They marched in with no warning. I couldn't think. Envoy, what does the Garrote think they're doing? It's an outrage. What did the artisans or merchants do to them? I took my notes and bolted when they came through Hightown. They didn't think I was worth the trouble.
Right now, that's a good thing.
If you're looking for survivors, a few of us fled to the Balrog.
How many?
I'm not sure. I saw Sapiento. Gods, I hope they're not trapped in there. I am sorry I can't be more help. You always were a forgiving friend.
We should move. Let's hope the Garrote hasn't made it to the Balrog yet.
Envoy, wait! Before you go, I may have something for you. I took some supplies when I ran. If you think they'll help, I'll even give you a discount.
I had to sell him something. 15, 13. Now,
Snow? Why is there snow here?
That's gotta be Ringgrim's work. I heard she made it snow in Shatterscarp.
do I need to go that side?
Snow.
A familiar face. We meet again, Envoy. And you, Yardsley. You're always a prodigious and welcome sight.
Oh, yes. Always a pleasure to see you, too.
Paradis burns. Thanks to Ludwine and the Steel Garrote laying siege
Didn't I kill
to
her?
it. But the Dream Scourge is gone.
She must have come back to life. Again. I suppose we couldn't be lucky enough for her to stay dead.
It's remarkable how hard you mortals fight for causes that'll be forgotten within centuries. Still, I do think the world has been irrevocably, if minimally, changed by your actions. Perhaps a new god being set loose on the world is certain to have consequences. Mostly, I'm curious about whether you think you've made the right choice. Ah, that mortal zeal. Always so fun. We will see if you're correct. I am interested in seeing the outcome of your story, Envoy. With luck, it won't end with you also on fire. Mortal comforts are so very adorable. All you desire are your base needs lavishly fulfilled. Goodbye, Envoy. And Yardsley, I do look forward to when all of this is done. I am eager to work with you.
Oh, yes. We'll, discuss that later.
Well, Yardsley is happy. Let's go now. I have enough money to upgrade every weapons, I think.
I know it's crowded, but I promise we're safer in here.
Oh, What is going on here? Everybody is like, that is an enemy, right? And what is this? I've seen everything. The siege of Paradis. Speak with the leaders for the living lands. Yeah, I need to make sure that the living lands is free, not under like war.
Where have you been?
Where haven't I been? I journeyed to the
Is that you?
Honda's offense. Get this one. Completely upgraded. This one, these three. This one needs to be upgraded. Yeah, this one. Ah, this one is completely bogus, man. Heaven Strike. Yeah, I need that one. Well, all my 4 attacks are like weapons are completely upgraded. Now that we are here, should I take this one again? I don't know. If there's gonna be another one, one of those, what do you call that? Or electrical item to be discharged or strike, I'm gonna get stuck there. These two can solve every puzzle, I think.
We should all choose wisely. We'll only get to make this decision once.
It is a guy? Yeah, that's a guy.
You're out of your mind.
Envoy? Is it really you? Mihala told us you went into some place called the Garden to seek a god?
When you didn't return, we took you for dead.
Did you meet your god there? The one whose marks you bear?
The origin of the Dream Scourge? It was the act of a god this whole time?
Everyone, please, please. We could get to the bottom of this if you would only let them speak. It's been weeks, Envoy. What happened?
Sapadal was responsible for the Dream Scourge. Their rage, their confusion, their fear.
But the plague isn't over. Dream Thralls still litter Shatterscarp.
There won't be any new infections. We've put a stop to that for good. Unfortunately, there's little we can do for those already in the grip of the Dream Scourge. We can give them comfort, nothing more. This will be a process. The Dream Scourge was never going to simply go away overnight.
I suppose it stands to reason. I found that a quick fix is often anything but. What of this god, then? What does it mean that you freed them?
Wodka no doubt saw Sapadal as a threat to her authority. So, she killed the godless and imprisoned their god.
I assume it is this god we have to thank for the roots tearing apart Paradis? They erupted from the earth the moment those bastards stood up their first siege tower.
We were no stranger to them in Fior Mesiverno. They harrowed our fields, tore our homes in half.
We saw similar destruction at Nakuku Bell. If these roots and the Dream Scourge are the work of a god, and the gods thought it best to imprison this god, how could you let such a creature go free?
For now. Who's to say they don't get their feathers in a ruff again and wipe us all out with a tsunami?
First he still Garot, now a rogue god. Is there no place safe from turmoil in all the living lands?
Sapadal's power ravaged my people. I don't know that I can ever trust it.
Keeping watch over Sapadal, was a sacred task Nanru gave us when he left. For that reason alone, my wardens owe them their allegiance.
Well, whatever happens, I suppose we can't put the godling back in the bottle now. But come, we have more pressing matters to attend to. The Steel Garrote have attacked Paradis. Inquisitor Ludwine has already joined the battle. She must have traveled like the wind to get here so fast.
You did. I kicked her corpse when you weren't looking, just to be sure.
Well, she's seen better days, but you wouldn't know it judging by how she fights.
Ludwine's plowed through the militia like a knife through warm butter.
All right, let's keep the similes to ourselves.
Oh, cheer up. You wouldn't be the first to make that mistake. Might not be the last either, depending on how things go. So long as her passion for Wodica lives, so too will her spirit.
Then we destroy her faith, and the rest of her will follow. I have a theory about this. Let's talk at camp if you want to hear it. But I think we can kill her.
Oh, good. That'll be easy.
It is not, I think, impossible. Well, you might not believe me, but I didn't want any of this to happen. It was Ludwine who called for the attack.
I didn't hear an answer, Ambassador.
She and her Steel Garrote laid siege to the city shortly after you beat her to the garden. Well, that's been a point of debate. We can't agree on how to stand against the Steel Garrote, nor who should lead the effort.
Nobody wants to risk their people at the front.
So you let the Paradis militia go it alone?
Even if our meager forces should make it inside.
The siege won't end until Ludwine does. And none of you know how to kill her.
Precisely.
The Steel Garrote broke through several days ago. As far as we can tell, Central Paradis has been completely overrun. What citizens still live are no doubt in hiding, including many of my people.
You couldn't have known this would happen. Don't take the guilt of the Steel Garrote upon yourself.
Some Paradisians got out, but we expect hundreds have been killed.
We brought as many Hale and Abel from Thirdborn as would come. But after the Dream Scourge and our losses from Nakukubel, we could spare so few. I worry it won't be enough.
Likewise, my wardens are still reeling from effects of the eruption. The keep was saved, but there is much to repair, particularly if we are to endure a siege. Most of my men remain at the keep. I can't risk them against the Steel Garrote for the sake of Paradis, not when we are so few.
The lawful settlement of a new Adirian colony, supposedly. Or the establishment of a Wodican state. She could win with a godlike in her ranks. Your presence would serve as a powerful endorsement. I don't think peace is her concern. Remember, she has an obligation to Wodica, a solemn oath. And neither the Steel Garrote nor the Queen that was look kindly upon oathbreakers.
Because a victory here would discourage resistance elsewhere. The better question is, why didn't you stop her?
Excuse me? She's a 7-foot-tall skeleton powered by her devotion to the goddess of retribution. This isn't my fault.
Sure. Just blame the dead woman. Very mature.
Who else should I blame exactly? Our envoy, perhaps? For not stopping Ludwine and the Tusks?
You could start with blaming your own incompetence. Why are you treating him with kid gloves when Paradis cries out for help?
Enough. I've heard your concerns. We cannot change it now.
Yeah, it is a
The
bitch.
Inquisitor was so convinced the Living Lands would unite against Adir that she's nearly made it true. One people, one law, one true God. That's Ludwine's vision for the Living Lands.
Yata is a bitch, man. How can he, fight Lordwin?
The Inquisitor answers only to Wodica. In attacking Paradis, she has dragged us all far beyond the bounds of the Emperor's desires.
Oh, I can't wait to see how you weasel out of this one.
I know it will. We are leading by example. returning order and dignity to Paradis in the wake of the Clavager's death. We will do the same to the frontier, given the chance.
Where was order and dignity when you burned Fior Messivernal?
My administration had nothing to do with that.
Yeah.
As I know you know. Adiran rule and rule by the Steel Garrote would be markedly different beasts.
Spoken like a fucking diplomat. Splitting hairs when it all comes from the same head.
Order and dignity. That's what you think we're missing? Bastards! All of you!
Isn't Paradis, its port, its trade, enough for you?
I've answered your questions. Now I would like you, all of you, to answer mine. Ludwig has sent a message to the Emperor informing him of her attack. He will send advisors and reinforcements swiftly in response. What will his representatives find when they arrive? A new colony? A budding grave room? Before you face Ludwig, you should know what you're fighting for. All of you must decide, together. But whatever you decide, understand, the days of the frontier are done. Adir will come. Indeed, we are already here.
Here it is very important that I make living lands free.
Well, don't leave me in suspense.
Yeah, United Living Lands.
Oh, gods have mercy.
Solus and her wardens stand vigil with the living lands.
By grit and steel, Thirdborn stands with the living lands.
Yep, that is what we need.
This is what you all agree is best. The people of Fior stand with the living lands.
We deserve this opportunity. Thank you for believing in us.
Fighting a battle together is easy. I just hope everyone's willing to stick it out when it comes to the politics.
God, they made the right decision for once.
Finally, some sense permeates the proceedings.
On your head be the consequences.
Yeah, bitch.
That leaves the matter of Ludwig and the Steel Garrote. She will never surrender, Envoy.
I'm planning to kill her.
You must kill her, or we will lose Paradis, and eventually the island.
The living lands will never be free until we break the chain around our necks. Ludwig must die her final death.
She better say her goodbyes while she can.
I'm proud to fight at your side, Envoy. One last time.
Let's get to work then. We've got a walking corpse to bury.
The Paradis militia will be at your back. Give her no quarter. The future waits for you.
You're more than worth it. Now go. No doubt the Inquisitor grows impatient for the hunt.
Show them that the living lands will not be broken across Vodka's knee.
Gather your forces and secure the eastern gate. From there, take back the main plaza. I have faith in you. Gods be with you, Envoy.
Let's take back the city together. Show the Steel Garrote how the living lands takes care of its own.
Let's go free a city, shall we?
It's talking 3570 experience. Let's go and talk to the Giata how to kill the Inquisitor finally.
Can't sleep? We're going into battle for the soul of the living lands, rallying under the banners of the Paradis militia. Your Emperor will not be pleased. Political influence is dangerous. If you aren't careful, it can turn against you. When a godlike fights in battle, people take note of which side. This is the first time you were told to pick a side, and I fear it won't be the last. All we ask in return is that you do the same for us. From what I understand, your ambassador is very persuasive, very powerful, and very accustomed to getting his way. For a politician like him, losing a battle is not a defeat. It's an opportunity. When he promises you the world, don't listen. He'll fill your head with lies if you let him. I'm glad we understand each other. It's good to see you fighting for the misfits and rabble-rousers. You have an inquisitive mind. I respect that. If you ever feel your education is missing something, I'd be happy to...
Ooh.
Excellent. The
3
Imperial
points.
Court taught you well, but I
3
if
points.
there's anything you've been...
3 points.
Very well. Hold your questions to the end if you don't mind. Otherwise, I'll lose my train of thought. Now, let's...
3 points.
You drifted off for a moment. Really? What's the Well, aren't you the clever one? No harm done, of course. I don't mind if you catch a few winks. Besides, a little nap is good for the soul. I slept through my share of lectures, and look how That's all I have to teach you for now. I'll chime in if anything else comes to mind. Anything in particular? In truth, I'm not as worried as I used to be. I've been thinking about the Inquisitor. Formulating a theory, you might say. Ludwig is held together by faith, and that may be her undoing. If only it were that simple. Faith is the foundation of her reality. Faith in the righteousness of the gods. But according to her faith, Sapadal should not exist. A new god independent of hers? Blasphemy. By that logic, you shouldn't exist either. And yet here you are. By staying alive, of course. You are the godlike of a heretical god. A contradiction to her reality. Can you imagine how much she needs you to die? Her entire worldview depends on it. Who knows? Maybe that uncertainty is enough to make her mortal again. Or maybe not. I'm just theorizing as I go. Whatever happens, I want to see it for myself. For the research. When I agreed to travel with you, I didn't think I'd find myself at the center of a political upheaval. So imagine my surprise when you gave the Living Lands a chance to unite, to prove itself, and to stand tall before its enemies. Granted, it was an uphill climb. The Dream Scourge exposed our weaknesses, our vulnerabilities. But thanks to our struggle, the island finally knows itself. Now we can decide who we want to become. I can't wait to see what we do with that freedom. Agreed. We've fought hard just to defend what's ours. But to answer your question, the future looks bright for a change. If I must.
Let's go. Okay guys, I think I should end here. There would be a battle ending review, so it will take around like more than half an hour, or might be an hour. So I'm gonna end here. I'm gonna request you please subscribe to my channel, like, share my videos, and I will continue this and to the next episode, which would be, I think, the last episode. I hope you have liked it. Till then guys, bye.